Hello, hello, hello. Annyeong. Welcome to Spa City. I am Christina. Today we have a really cool haul. We have a COKOYAM haul. COKOYAM is this place that I discovered that has a lot of these really cool Korean snacks, drinks. I think they have some clothes, some skincare, some kitchen utensils and eating utensils stuff. Overall, a really cool selection of Korean or Asian products, mainly Korean, I believe. I have a really big order next to me that just came in. Let me give you a quick background on how I discovered COKOYAM. It all started a few months ago when I decided to quit Instagram. What was going on with the world was really awful, and then every time I signed on to Instagram, it was just in my face. Like every single post, every single everything was just not pleasant, and it was not good for my stress and anxiety, so I decided to stop Instagram and stop looking at it. And so I decided to go to YouTube because I felt YouTube wasn't as scary or as saddening. Through YouTube, I found mukbang. I know I'm like really late to the party because I feel like mukbang's probably been around for about 4 or 5 years, but I found mukbang, and then through mukbang I found this channel this YouTuber named Jeannie who lives in South Korea, and she's a mukbanger. But she was like different than, for me, she was different than the other mukbangers. No offense to the other mukbangers, but I found them a little cringy. Jeannie, I just thought she was fun, cute, and very bubbly and excited about everything that she was gonna eat, which I feel like sometimes that's the way I am. And through her, I'll post the video that made me the first video that I watched of hers. It actually wasn't really a mukbang because she just went to like Korean street foods and like little marts and stuff like that, and I thought that was really cool. And one of the first things that I saw her eat was Tteokbokki. So I did research on Tteokbokki, and then doing the research on Tteokbokki, COKOYAM was advertised for me, and I was like, oh cool, they have what I want, and everything is pretty reasonably priced, and they're technically local. COKOYAM is in Whittier, California, and we live in West Hollywood, so it's a little bit of a drive, but it's nothing like too crazy, so I'm really excited. Let's jump into this. It's gonna be fun. Half of this order is stuff that I've already tried and really know that I like, and half of this order is stuff that I haven't tried. So I think I'll start with the stuff that I know first, and then we'll get into the items that are new. So let's hop in. Bubble wrap. So things that I know for sure that I've had: Seaweed, these really good little seasoned seaweed things. They're just your basic, just like seaweed sheets that I will either cut up and put into rice and make little rice balls, or I'll just leave them as is, and then I'll kind of make like a seaweed taco. These are great, and that's something that I've ordered from them before. So we have kimchi, which is canned kimchi. I've had this before from them before. I actually really enjoy. I've had kimchi in a jar that we've gotten from somewhere else before, and I like the canned ones better. I feel like they're juicier and taste better. 3 cans of the kimchi are the same. These are good. Whoa. 3 cans of kimchi. This is my favorite Samyang ramen. This is the hot chicken cheese one. It's so good. This is the big bowl. These little guys, these are like little crunchy kind of Tteokbokki looking snacks. It says so hot on the package, but they're really not spicy. And they look frightening because they're so red and they have these little specks. So you think, oh my gosh, it's gonna be super spicy. But they're actually pretty sweet, like amazingly, and they're super good. Oh, and then I got the kimchi stew with tofu. I had this before. This is really good. This is just, it has chunks of tofu and it has chunks of kimchi with the broth. And then we have these Jin ramen. These are the small cups. They do have the big bowls, which are the size of these, but these are the smaller size. I call these the diet ramens because they're smaller. But these are, it says mild, but it doesn't really have any spiciness to it. The thing that we've discovered through Cocoyam are these instant rice bowls. This is probably the best tasting instant rice. Well, it's cooked white rice, and you just put it in the microwave for a minute and a half. These are probably the best instant rice, microwavable rice that we've tried, and they come in, they are so handy and so useful. I'm glad that we found them. And then the Samyang, Tteokbokki, hot chicken, Carbo, which I think Carbo stands for carbonara. This is my favorite. I think Samyang is probably my favorite brand that I've found so far. It's really good and delicious. I think this might be the last, like, what I know, just regular tteokbokki. So it serves two. Originally I would make both because the packs are separate, and I would make both packs at one time, and then I was like, wow, this is a lot of food. And then I realized, oh yeah, because it's 2 servings, Christina, you gotta ease up, girl. So now let's hop into the newer stuff. Let's start with this guy. So I saw, and I think this is a new item, that Samyang, the company that makes my favorite cheese ramen and tteokbokkis, they came out with a kimchi that's supposed to be like super spicy. So I'm really excited to try this, and it has a little Samyang. I think he's a chicken guy, hot chicken flavored kimchi. So I'm excited to try this kimchi. Oh yeah, we got some potato Master Chef. I think these are just like little chips, potato chips, but I thought they looked like little baguettes, so I thought that was really cute. I'm gonna put all the nice stuff on this side. And then we got, so I wanted to get more snacky things because we're big snackers. These are sesame cracker sticks. So these kind of look like little crinkle fries, and it has some honey and from sesame. Sesame is like a new discovery for us too. I know it's been around forever, but sesame oil is now something that we love to cook with. I just love the way it smells when we're cooking with it too. Ooh, and then I got some sea salt, some baked sea salt. I think there's this restaurant that we used to go to pre-COVID, Korean restaurant. It's called The Prince. It's in Koreatown. And when you get the fried chicken there, they have this side of salt that looks like it also has like speckles of pepper in it, but it tastes like not like no other salt that I've tasted before. It's so delicious, so I'm hoping that this is gonna be the same thing. Fingers crossed. This is another cheese ramen. I don't think this one's gonna be spicy. It doesn't look like it would be spicy, but because I was such a big fan of the Samyang, this was like advertised, or not, it was suggested because I liked this. It was suggested because I like this cheese ramen. So I figured I'd go ahead and get this, but I couldn't just buy one pack. I had to buy the 4-pack, which I'm not mad at. This is actually a Samyang And this is the Samyang cup ramen. I've never had this one, so I'm really excited to try it. I think it'll be spicy and tasty and delicious. And this is also technically a diet ramen because it comes in a smaller package. Ooh, we have another 4-pack. This is Paldo Rabokki noodle. So Rabokki, from my understanding, is a mixture of Tteokbokki and ramen. And I believe it's made in the Tteokbokki sauce, or more of like a soupy kind of base thing, but it has like the flavors of Tteokbokki. I can be completely wrong, but that's what I think it is. And this is a 4-pack of that. I'm so excited for this. Yeah, and then, so similar to, Kevin and I just call these so hots because the chili says it's so hot. Similar to these guys, these are like Tteokbokki snacks, but I'm assuming that these are probably going to be much spicier, or just spicy period, because these are sweet. These are more like a little bit of like a dessert to me because it's not spicy at all. So I think I'm really excited about this one because this little guy is saying that it's really spicy. Ooh, and then this is a new not spicy ramen for Kevin to try. This is just a chicken flavored basic ramen, but I think it'll be really delicious. Now we get on to I have 3 items left, and these are all sweet. This are kind of, I think they're called like Pocky sticks or something like that. So this is the choco cookie. This is like one of those like pretzel stick things, and it's dipped in chocolate. Moving on. These are little custard pies that looked tasty, and I also read that these were pretty popular in South Korea. And they're just little cakes that are filled with little custards, and this is a lemon flavored one, I believe. Or I'm assuming it's lemon flavored because it's in a green box. And the last thing that we have here are choco pies. These are I'm gonna say that they're like a moon pie, where it's like 2 cakes with filling, marshmallow filling, dipped in chocolate. And that's it. That's our whole box. Oh my goodness. That's it. That's our whole box. I can't believe it.